Northwest chair. So, a viral video clip of Northwest, daughter of Kim and Kanye, performing as young Simba in a stage adaptation of The Lion King sparked accusations of nepotism on TikTok. Now, claws are coming out after Northwest's stage debut last weekend. Kim Kardashian and Kanye West's eldest daughter, who's 10, performed as young Simba in the 30th anniversary live concert special on Disney Lion King at the Hollywood Bowl in LA, and people were not happy about her performance, claiming that nepotism played a part in North landing the coveted role. Now, after her performance, North was met by a standing ovation. Are we in the Matrix or something? I feel like I am. But anyway, someone said she was met with a standing ovation per Mirror, who revealed that Kardashian and West were in attendance, as well as Kris Jenner, Kourtney Kardashian, and Travis Barker. Well, Travis is in that cult too, so of course he's gonna be there and clapping. What else he got going for him? But they said, despite the audience loving the show, people who watched the performance online had a different take. One TikTok video with 18.3 million views showed a clip of North's performance where she is seen in a yellow hoodie and a fur-lined coat, matching yellow sweat shorts, tall yellow socks, and yellow slippers. All the other actors and dancers were in elaborate Lion King costumes. In the clip, she's saying, if you want to call it that, I just can't wait to be king. But what I don't understand also is the fact that why was she allowed to sit up in there and not be dressed, but everybody else had to be? Like that North should have, if you're going to be doing a show like The Lion King, you should have to follow the same rules as everybody else. So I'm gonna show y'all that clip in a second. But there was one girl, the girl I think is Lacey Coley. She definitely hit the nail on the head. But I don't know. In case y'all didn't see the clip of her performance, and it was terrible, chair. Here we go.
Oh, I just can't wait. Everybody look left. Everybody look right. Everybody.
She wasn't even like trying to perform. Like she was just stomping her feet, going back and forth. Wasn't even like was way off key with the singing. But the people was in the comment. They said, "I'm sorry, but casting Northwest as Simba when there are hundreds of properly trained theater kids with voice coaches, dance skills, and experience was a horrible choice. It definitely makes you question the credibility of the casting director. You let Kim pay to ruin your show." Then they another person said, "I won't comment on the performance of Northwest at the Lion King live show because she's 10, but what the hell is she wearing? Who thought, hey, she needs to look like Simba, pull out the yellow barrister wig? I've seen Walmart onesies that look better." And another person, because this is where I got the video clip from, and called Amaki or whatever. I'll just put Ama. They said everyone is saying not to be too harsh on her, and that's fair. But let's be very real. There are plenty of talented and hardworking 10-year-olds who deserve this far more than Northwest, who even looks like she didn't attend rehearsals. Nepotism is a mockery to hardworking people. And here's the thing. I know a lot of people trying to make comments about nepotism and stuff. First of all, I have no problem with nepotism. There's a lot of people that get by in life based off of nepotism. And it's not just in Hollywood. It's in regular jobs and stuff too. And especially you know what, if you really sit down and talk to people when it comes to jobs or whatever, it's always about who you know and those connections. You're very lucky if you can get into something on your own. And here's the thing. If Northwest actually took it seriously in regards of wanting to get into acting and performing and stuff, then I feel like that she should have really stepped up to the plate and put in the work. Don't just think like, oh, I'm going to just show up and all of a sudden I'm going to just be given the red carpet because in my whole life I'm spoiled. So I feel like she should have put in the work if she wanted to be taken seriously as a performer or whatever the case was. Blue Ivy did it, and let's bring her up in the conversation because I know a lot of people online was talking about Blue Ivy and all this other stuff, and I'm sitting there like, so yeah, let's talk about Blue Ivy. So Blue Ivy, you know, she got dragged because she was half-assing it with the choreography in the Renaissance tour, which Beyonce was against in the beginning. But she wanted to get up there and perform. She said, okay, I'm going to let you do it. And then Beyonce revealed, she was like, I didn't even know this child had a TikTok. So she went online, she read the comments because people was reading her for giving a lackluster performance. And what Blue Ivy did, instead of sitting there, sulking and crying and I've been so I don't never want to perform ever again. She got up there and she put in the work. The captain, the dance captain, whatever, showed her, like, she took it seriously. She showed up to rehearsals every day and she put in the work. Now, if she did that, I feel like more people would be Team North if she actually put in the work. But this little girl running around acting like, rolling out the red, acting like a spoiled brat, like the world owes her shit. Because her entire life, her parents have taught her, based off of what we see, that she could just get whatever she want by just paying off people, whatever the case was. And I truly believe that Kim paid them people. And to me, it is like in the industry, they knew that having Northwest a part of it. And yes, that is true. There are kids out here who put in years of acting and singing lessons and all that other stuff that should be given a shot. But unfortunately, the way we should look at it, Northwest jumping on this situation got us talking and got attention brought to this Lion King show. So let me show y'all this TikTok of what this girl said, because she hit the nail on the head.
I am so tired of people giving Nepo babies the benefit of the doubt. So Northwest just gave her first performance in Hollywood, where they did a live action performance of The Lion King alongside artists such as Jennifer Hudson and even the original voices of The Lion King. So this is a big deal. This is not a small deal. This is on a huge level. It has Kim Kardashian and Kanye West written all over it. There are multiple videos saying that people should give Northwest the benefit of the doubt. If they got any other kid who genuinely can sing and is a professional, it would have sounded 20 times better. It had to be Northwest because Kim and Kanye definitely paid off Hollywood to make sure that North was on that stage. This was probably her biggest skill of performance when it comes down to singing and actually showcasing her voice now that she's a little bit older. It was a great school performance. It was a great middle school performance. I believe that people are genuinely upset because it's taking away from people that can actually do it and that have worked their asses off. And I think that a lot of people felt robbed because, of course, Northwest got it just because of her parent. There was this girl that posted a video saying how everybody is ridiculing North and everybody needs to remember that she's just a kid. Well, baby, show business does not work like that. She's 10, but she's also into fashion. She's also into art. Maybe one day she'll be into acting. You never know. Instead of actually honing her craft and making her genuinely good at what she wants to do, it just seems like Kim and Kanye are relying on their money to push their kids out. If it was just a normal girl walking down the street and was brought on and did horrible, everybody will be ridiculing that little girl. So nothing has to change just because it's Northwest.
Mm-hmm. And so while that was playing, I went over to Kim's page because I'm nosy. And she posted a picture of Lil North. And people was in the comments, child, they was reading her down to the floor. They said that costume, that whole performance was horrible. Another person said her mother should have let her audition. That way she would have failed miserably there instead of on a main stage being laughed at by the world. And I agree with that. Look, some people actually came in her defense. They said, y'all be so mean to these celeb kids. It's the adults who are wrong for making the kids do auditions. Do auditions. First of all, did North even audition? That's the question, because a lot of people feel like, a lot of the mothers said that, one mother said that her daughter did a callback about 4 times, and it was between her daughter and 3 other girls, and then here come Kim walking up in there and North, and all of a sudden she gets the lead. Now I understand, like, if my child is out here performing whatever, excuse me, if I want my kid if my kid wants to act, if my kid wants to perform, I'm like, look, if you feel that you could do the big role, then go ahead. You go audition for that big part. But if you want to ease your way in and do like the smaller character, which a lot of kids do, I performed in a lot of school plays growing up. Then you do that. If you have the talent, the wherewithal, the pizzazz, all of those things. But to me, it's just like, yeah, a lot of times when it comes to the Kardashians, they like to buy their way into things and thinks it's okay. But then you had, excuse me, then you had Jason Weaver, who was there and shared a picture of himself with North on IG and wrote a little positive thing. Okay, whatever. And y'all know who Jason Weaver is. Jason Weaver was on not Moesha. He was Brandy's brother on Thea. He also played a young Michael Jackson, and he also did the voice of Simba. I mean, of Simba in the original cartoon, the movie that I saw in the theater. So Jason Weaver, he's well known. So that's what she posted, and this shit looks stupid. Because my thing is, okay, if you was going to take this seriously, she could have got up there and put on the costume and really did the work and all this other stuff. But these Hollywood people, y'all run funny, y'all are weird. Y'all, they live for the nepotism and all that stuff. But like I said, it brought a lot of attention to the video. She got what she got out of it. My thing is, if North wants to be an actor, she's really got to put in the work. You can't just be getting up there thinking you can half-ass it, which is what she did. And now she's supposed to be coming out. She thinking she this generation's Raven Simone, where she want to come out with a rap album or whatever. And she's supposed to be coming out with that. So if that was her performance in that Lion King, you can imagine what she's gonna give y'all when she start doing full-on concerts. Kim want her damn Kim want her want one of those little she's trying to pass down the situation so bad, and it's like none of your kids have the talent. But look, at least the things with the other kids, at least they keep it to them, like they're not interested in the whole spotlight thing. It seems like North is. But whatever. Let me know what you guys think of this story down below.